Ooh, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Griffin Outdoors channel. My name is Ty, and today is the return of public land hunting. Today we are going to be going over to a little place called Steinhatchee Springs WMA, and we're going to be scouting it because I have a quota for there. And yeah, but this is also the first time we're going to be rifle hunting on public land, so it is going to be very neat. And so yeah, we've actually been to this area before. If you remember, a lot of you probably weren't even subscribed yet. I mean, I only have 240 right now, but even before, like, I probably had like 100 some subscribers, like 120. I did a trip to southern Georgia, the Silver Lake WMA, where we were supposed to go archery this year, but a hurricane kind of messed with that plan. But on the way up there, we stopped at the Steinhatchee Falls Trail, which was in this WMA we're going to. We've actually been to the place we're going before, though I think it's a different unit of it, but it's like a mile. We're going to be like a mile from where, I'm pretty sure we're going to be like a mile from where we were in that video. But, whatchamacallit, but it's going to be very cool. I have a spot marked on the map that I really like and I'm going to check out. But if that doesn't work out, I have offline maps. I got the Hunt Stand Pro version, so I have offline maps now. So I can see, so we can find more spots and without internet connection. Because I doubt we'll have one out there. If I remember right, we didn't have internet last time we were out there. But anyway, so we are going to get on the road, and I will see you at where we're going to park. Alright, we're off US 19. You'll be there in a couple miles until we pull into the place. Alright, we're on the WMA. There's some people up there that I don't want to film, but I'll see you when we get out. Alright, guys, so as you see, we are here parked on the road. I had to go a little bit to find a place that I can turn around right here. But we are going that way, so this is going to be a bit of an intense trek, I think. I don't know if we're actually able to go to the spot I wanted to, which would kind of be a bummer because this is pretty thick back in here. Gotta be very much on the lookout for snakes. So, I don't like this. Very thick back in here on the WMA. And I haven't been seeing any deer sign at all. I mulled around back there for a little bit. So, I've found it's kind of a different spot off a different access road. So we're gonna drive. It's the same main access road, but it splits in two. So we're gonna go down the other split because I found a decent little spot there I want to check out. All right, we are here at the wildlife management area. That way is trespassing. Here is good. So, yep, we're gonna squeeze through here, and we gotta walk this for a little ways until we get to where we need to be going. It's kind of like a little cross intersection. And it's like a service road meets this rock road that's also a service road. I mean, you can't drive this. Obviously, they got a gate there. So, yep, looks like people have been out here. It kind of looks like a skid loader, if I'm being honest. I wonder if they're clearing some. It looks like skid loader tracks. Like, you see the tracks like that? We have a skid loader back at our house to clear brush and then help pile stuff up and burn stuff. It was very helpful when we had hurricane blowdowns, but tracks look exactly like that. Though those are just regular tracks. Those look like little four-wheeler tracks. I don't know. Maybe sometimes I have this gate open, but we're walking it. This looks better. I mean, though it's still really nasty back in here. I mean, obviously, it's public land. You ain't gonna come in here and expect it to be, pristine, but, I mean, that's just, you can't walk that, We're gonna have to find a place where you can just get in and pop off because it's getting a little more walkable. Though, this place had a lot of damage during the Hurricane Helene, so this is probably a lot of it, all these blowdowns are from that. It's probably why they had the people in here clearing the road. So thank you to the maintenance crews. Alright. So yeah, this is usually a type of area that's very good for deer and not as good for pigs when it gets a little sandy like this in these pines. So this is a good spot. I'm liking this. Alright, so this is where we got to turn off. I saw this little path looking thing. It looks like it's grown up since I last took satellite imagery, but I saw this little thing. decided we'd come around here and explore some. So you can find a good little spot. I mean, you don't have to be crazily far from the road. What is that? I don't know what that is. Alright. So, let's go back in here. Go under this log. Shoe snake. Alright, looks like this was a service road at this point. Some type of logging road. You can see where there used to be tread. Alright, let's hook it this way. Very thick back through here. Alright, so see what I'm talking about? I mean, you gotta find a little place. I mean, you can't walk through that unless you got a machete. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be working either. I mean, how are you supposed to? You gotta get way up. You'd have to get way up in the air to hunt this. Let's see. So, I mean, technically, and let's come up here. I mean, you'd be extremely exposed. That tree is about to come down. Well, is that wind just that strong up there? All these trees are leaning that way. It is kind of spooky, actually. But I mean, if you get this tree, you get up there. I mean, you get up in one of these trees. I mean, I guess you could probably have some success. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna walk very carefully around through here a second. Just see if there's any. I mean, there's a game trail right here. You can see that. Are there any rubs on some of these little shrubs? I mean, this is insane. Look how much these trees are bending over. The best one I could see would be this one right here. Because we could definitely get a stand up in here, and we could have that. There's a whole lane. So I guess I'll mark this tree, maybe even this one. Let's come over here. Yeah, this'll do. Right here, this would be a decent spot. Because if you get up high enough in this, you'd be able to see, I think for sure, you'd have a good enough field of vision down this line, and even a little over there. So yeah, I think we go with that. We'll mark this as our spot, and then we'll come back and I think we'll hunt. Yeah, we'll look around and we'll come and next time we come here, we'll scout around this area more, see if we can find any sign, because there's game trails through here, and I ain't seen any pig rooting yet. So yeah, I guess we'll mark this tree as our spot for now. Sweet. Alright, so, well, that wasn't the cleanest scouting trip I've ever had. Granted, I'm a little rusty. I ain't done public land scouting since last November. I think it worked out good. We found a decent spot. I think, and for this area, which is the area I'm definitely going to be hunting, or this part of the WMA, this is about probably the best you're going to get, because it gets really nasty back in here. And, yeah, I do like the spot. I think when we get up in the air, we're going to be able to see a lot more than you can see from the ground. Well, obviously, that's how that works, but I think it'll end up being a pretty good spot. Now, if we shoot a buck, it might be hard to track through there, but I do think we will have some success. I don't know if we'll have success, but I think we will at least see animals from there. There was definitely a couple game trails that I spotted personally, and they looked like there were some potential scrapes. I couldn't tell because sometimes there's just like a little dirt patch, but it kind of looked like a scrape. It was they were like a little small in my opinion to be scrapes, but I don't know. They could have been. But I just didn't think to put them on I didn't think to put them on camera because I was not sure if they were scrapes or not. But we're coming back up to the truck here, so I'll see you back in the truck for kind of a scouting trip recap. Alright, I forgot to do an outro in the truck, so now I'm doing the outro while I'm editing the video that you are watching. So, here we go. So, yeah, good scouting trip. I'm very... Alright, I forgot to do an outro back when I got back to the truck, so now I'm doing an outro as I'm editing the video that you are watching. So, overall, good scouting trip. Very happy with the spot we found. Started off a little rusty with the fact that to get to the first spot I had marked for like a month now, you would have had to get to like I'm talking like over knee-deep water at least. So yeah, that was gonna be a no-go. And but yeah, I'm very happy with the spot. Those that pine tree sort of scrub. There's a bunch of game trails, like I said, going through there, and I like these pine trees. Those pine trees, a lot of them were bent pretty far over, but the one that I marked, at least at that point, was pretty straight up and down, and I think it's going to be a good location. I do think we'll at least see animals, even if we don't see any shooter bucks, or like bucks that we can legally shoot, because yeah, public land hunting is hard. But I do think we'll at least see some animals. And yeah, so as far as how this is going to work when we're hunting, we're not going to do any more scouting trips because, like, I don't know if I mentioned this in the video, but the WMA is like well over an hour away from my house. That's a lot of gas and a lot of time to just drive through, just walk around the woods for a little bit. But we found our spot, but what we are going to do is we will be scouting one more time when we get there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the WMA the sort of like afternoon before the hunt. We're gonna start hunting, and we'll put up our hang-on stand, and then what we'll do is we'll overnight sort of car camp, and then we'll go hunting, and then we'll take down the stand the next day, because I don't want to have another stand stolen like what happened last year for public land archery hunting, where I left it up for it was just one day I left it up and it was gone. So that we ain't gonna make that mistake again. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. This is gonna be great. Peace out.